Hi, welcome to a fresh video here on the Blue Abroad YouTube channel. Monday morning here at Icon Park, back at the home, smelling the Carlton air. Another week is upon us. We move into round 5, gather around West Coast, and I think it's one of those clear reminders that things keep moving. A lot of frustration. I was at training this morning, and look, for all the criticisms of the club, I think having these sessions on a Monday morning, win or loss, are important, because for the fans to come here and feel a part of it, I think is important, especially at a time like this where 0-4, haven't won a game, just lost to Collingwood in poor fashion, repeated characteristics of losses. It was very, I got to say, it was cathartic today to come have conversations, you know, with Carlton people, fans, and people that are here as well who work here, and it's important. Conversations and discussions are important to remind us that everyone's hurting, and I think that's an important message for this video. Everyone's hurting. Blame is spread across everywhere, but the reality is just got to get to work, and that is the reality. There are clear deficiencies with what's happening on field. I've got strong opinions about what's happening off field, but the reality is everything can move forward. Things can change. It is sport, it is footy, and what the reality is right now doesn't necessarily have to be the reality of what's to come this week and moving forward. So it's a really tricky one when you are a fan, actually when you're anyone but a player or a coach. There's no control. So it's been an interesting time. I switched off pretty much from Friday, switched back on this morning, and like I said, I feel better for having been able to come here. So I hope that these sessions, whether it's every second week or whatever the case may be, I hope that these viewing sessions happen for the rest of the year, and whoever's pulled the string to make these happen, I think's made the right move. And yeah, now when it comes to training, not too much to report. I think the big questions are around, Harry and Elijah. They were both out there. You'll see later in this video some general training highlights. From what I saw, I remember I came here a few weeks ago and I did put training highlights, and if I'm honest, I remember watching some of the session and some of the skill errors during training were pretty clear to see, but you don't want to read too much into training because it is what it is, or you do read into training because training is how you prepare for a game, or how you prepare for a game is based on how you train. Definitely more intent with executing from what I saw today. And I don't know what that means for this Saturday, but clearly an intent to execute the skills. Just got to hope that it translates. And I think when I looked out today, I look out on the field, all the names are there. I mean, Lockie Cowan's running laps, obviously. We got news over the weekend that he's done a hammy. Pito's out there training again, which is good. I look out there on the field today and I'm like, they're all there. All the pieces to win games of football, they're all there. We're not missing a lot. Nick Newman's not there, obviously. Okay, Jagger Smith's not there, obviously, but it's a pretty healthy list, relatively speaking, also compared to where we were 12 months ago. So the tension is palpable. I kind of like it because it means that it matters. And I don't know if a win just kicks things off this week. I hope it does. I hope getting a win this Saturday is part of the solution to build and hopefully get that second win and hopefully go on a roll. But I think that's just the obvious need for everyone right now. Like I said over the weekend, there's not much else that can be said which hasn't been said. There's attitudes that we can work on moving forward, and that will happen, no doubt about it. But just got to get on with it. And that's the way it goes. Win or lose, we review every game. We go to training when we can. We report on what we can. Bucky was down here as well, got to chat with him. There's something about being in the presence of another Carlton person and just fucking let it rip. There's something cathartic about it. It's beautiful. Like obviously we do it digitally, but there's something about being here, feeling like we're at home, feeling like we're at our club, and being able to chat about things while the guys are training. It is a little thing, but I do think it is a big thing as well. And it sends a message that it's not always us against the fans. So yeah, still pissed off, very pissed off. I'm still disappointed as to what's happening. And I also still have hope that things can turn around, because that is the reality. That's sport, that's life, things can turn around. And hopefully we're talking about the 0-4 start as a blessing, because the problems are being laid out in front of us pretty clearly, and then we can make adjustments. You know, last year things started pretty well, getting wins on the board, and then you can make the argument that, you know, we got found out with the game plan and other teams who were losing early in the season made their adjustments. So there is always room for hope. It's just the characteristics of the way the guys are losing at the moment seems to be a constant, whether it's a half of good footy or 2.5 quarters of good footy, and then a patch that just makes it all fall away. And that's on them. That's on all of them to fix. So enjoy the rest of the video. A few training highlights, very basic standard stuff. Leave a comment below. How you feeling at the moment? What's the feeling in your mind as to where we're at? How do you feel going into gather round? Chat then. Go Blues.
Jason!